Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have a German whiskey here in my cask. It's from the mountain called Harz. This is a mountain in the north of Germany. It's a solitary block in the middle of a plain, the northern plain of Germany. And this mountain was divided by the Iron Curtain. The east of the mountain was communist bloc, and the west was Germany, Western Germany. Yeah, and this whiskey is from Hammerschmiede, which is a mill, a hammer mill, a former old hammer mill, or even the first place where they resided were a hammer mill, but today I think they moved. I'm not quite sure. I haven't visited that distillery lately. And there are several maturations in different casks from this Hammerschmiede. And there had been a sherry cask, a Pedro Jimenez sherry cask, a rum cask, a river salt. This is a French wine, very close to the Spanish border on the Mediterranean Sea. Then, just close to the south of that river salt, is the Banyuls, which is a French wine as well. Very intense, very sweet, fortified wine. Then Amarone, that is a red wine, which is well done from dried grapes, and it comes from the Venice region. And of course Sauterne, which is dried grapes from Bordeaux, from the southwest of France. So there's a lot of different casks which they use for maturation, and this one is a portwood maturation, 5 years of age, from 2011 until 2017. 47.4 ABV, unchill filtered, of course uncolored, and roughly 80 euros, pounds. So it's quite expensive, but it's a single cask. It's a full port cask maturation, and well, and it's loaded by red tape work in Germany, so the price is okay. Yeah. What do I expect? Well, I expect a slightly smoky whiskey, because here on the label they write gently wood smoked. So this is different to the Scottish whiskies where they smoke with peat smoke, and here they take wood chips which they burn for producing the smoke for drying the malt. And well, this is typically used for some hams or sausages, for getting a smoked aroma in it. So this is a mixture between whiskey, famous for Scotland, port wine, famous for Portugal, and the wood smoke, famous for northern Germany. So here we have an international mixture of whiskey. It's a plastic cork, and what I found out is that the smaller a distillery is, the more often the corks are bad. So I think the cork manufacturers know which batches are good and which batches are bad. And if you're a small distiller, I would always go for plastic cork, or even a glass cork with an O-ring on it for the sealing, but not for natural cork. Or you're able to really make sure that all those corks are excellent, but probably those corks which are made from grain cork glued together, those are better in terms of this corking. So this one is with a plastic cork. I think it's really okay for a small distillery. First is vanilla, a lot of vanilla, so the cask was active, was quite fresh. And behind that, the wood smoke appears. And this wood smoke is different to the peat smoke. It's more sharp, more intense, distinct. And then, quite time afterwards, the port wine appears, really fruitiness. Yeah. Tastes as a Scotch with a port wine maturation, and then the wood smoke kicks in and gives a different type of smokiness, of oakiness in your mouth. So this is different, but the overall taste is more the Scottish way of producing whiskey. So if they would use smoked malts by a peat smoke, then you wouldn't be able to distinguish this one from a Scottish whiskey. No. Yeah. Well done. And there are a lot of different casks on the market with different pedigree. So wonderful selection of different casks. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. As always, there's more to come.